Oh my gosh. Oh, we've had some upgrades.
My dad cannot say a single word about this.
Right. This is amazing.
Dad, I'm not hearing a single word.
Not a single peep.
Not a thing.
This is where no one comes to this live stream. And maybe the frames per second are like really slow or something because it's just too high quality.
No, this is the point where the internet just cuts out.
Yeah, there is also that.
But we're going to spend the whole thing staring at ourselves.
Yes.
Which is the
Because
problem.
I've never seen myself in such high definition in my entire life.
For so long. It's so live.
Yeah. I'm realising that the spot I have on my nose is not being blurred out by the webcam, and I'm deeply upset.
I didn't even notice
this.
the spot until you told me, so that's on you.
That's true.
I would have just assumed you had the most annoyingly perfect skin.
Thank you. Have we got anyone here? Is someone?
I think
someone say hello, please.
Is anyone
We've
alive
prepared
out there?
so many interesting things for this particular live stream. We've got
That's
4K
true.
camera. I watched Red Dwarf, and we have Wagyu steak. It's all happening today.
I'm not convinced this is in 4K, to be honest, looking at what YouTube is doing.
Hello, Aztec. Thank you for being the first person to say hello.
I think it's just taking a second for everything to...
It does look a lot better than it normally
rolling.
does, though.
Oh!
This looks insane.
You know, it's amazing what a bit of depth of field will do for
I know.
almost everything.
It looks great.
And some lighting and a webcam that can cope with
This
the
is what we
lighting.
actually look like.
Oh, God.
You weren't getting an accurate
Oh, Jesus.
representation before. Come on.
Oh.
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 Yeah, it's already...
It's thinking about it.
That cable in the back of my PC is so sensitive to whether it's plugged in or out or not. But it was working on there.
It's not.
Please. Wait, give it a second.
I've given it a second.
Let
It's
it-
being very
Let
slow.
it cook.
I don't know. We're working on it. Hold on. I think some people might be able to hear us, and some, I don't know.
What's going on?
You just check that the encoder and everything is actually matching, in case it's generated a new one.
Code. Yeah. I think anything's changed.
Oh, hold on. It's like using different settings from an old... Do you see what I mean? Why? It says that we're live.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So was that like a different live stream?
I don't know.
That's so confusing.
Okay.
Sorry, our YouTube just
Alright, we're back.
imploded on itself. That was so
Cool.
weird. We were trying to view the live stream, but it was showing us like a fresh live stream.
But it was one of the old ones where you were building IKEA furniture.
That was so confusing. I don't know what happened there. But there, we're here, and that's what matters. Your dad's telling us to get on with it. All right, Chris. We were trying to get the internet to work.
Jesus
Thank
Christ,
you.
It's never good enough for you, is it?
It really isn't.
Is
We've
it?
got a 4K camera because you bullied us for so long, and
I
it's
have
still not good
lit
enough.
My YouTube.
We have
award.
literally, look at
The
that.
things I've done for you.
We've got
and
Wagyu
only you.
steak on
Honestly.
the horizon.
We've got
I
variety.
want some more respect on this live stream's name, to be quite
Jeez,
frank.
Dad.
Right.
God.
Hello, everyone. I'm just going to see... You know what? I don't know why I haven't done this previously. I can just look at the comments on my phone. That was always an option.
Yeah, but then
to
you're always
us.
looking at your phone.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like I'm looking at my phone. That's true.
Something you never ever do.
Never
so,
do. I definitely don't have a phone addiction.
No.
None at all.
No one does.
Right. Hello, Aztec. Hello, Jawara. Hello, Ganasiam. Hello, Diane Chambers. She
Diane.
loves all things Ringo, apparently. Aztec. Nara said hello to you. Sophia. Hello, Sophia. Lima, hello. Diane can hear us. It turns out we were actually audible for a lot of that,
thank
but we just didn't know. So we were just sorting out the internet, and then we were back, and we just didn't
Well, it's
know.
a good thing there wasn't a lot of swearing.
Yes, there we go.
Which
Yes, what
was
do we
very
all think?
tempting.
You can all see our paws in high definition now. I don't know if YouTube is really reflecting that as
Yeah, I
accurately
feel
as we
like
are seeing it in OBS, but
It might be because we're streaming it right now. Maybe once it's rendered after we filmed
maybe,
it.
potentially.
Who knows?
Hopefully this will make
Who
live streams
knows?
in general look a little bit tastier. That's if we remember to do this setup every week. Because I did have to bring a bunch
if
of
you
stuff.
leave it all here, then I can. And also means I can.
But we are
going to
need to change the settings on the camera to film things, so
It will be fine.
Yeah. Yes, how are we doing? What have we been up
going
to?
on?
Are we excited for Wagyu? For anyone who doesn't have the Mum stole the keyboard. Mum stole the keyboard. Love you.
I
Kiss,
suitably made them feel guilty enough. That
That's
Mum was like,
so-
"Shut up."
That's so funny. What was I going to say?
Wagyu.
For anyone who hasn't got context, there's not that much context, but basically in a previous live stream last year,
God, really?
we were talking about how we'd never had Wagyu steak. I know, we keep these drum live streams very on topic.
Yeah.
And we basically were like, well, Wagyu steak is very expensive, so I don't know if we can afford to fund the tasting of that just for the live stream. How much was each steak, Emma?
Well, in Tesco's, I don't know what quality, because Mark
Yeah, we
was
don't.
talking about...
We can't comment on the quality of these Wagyu steaks.
Not all
but it said-
Wagyus are born equal.
No.
And Mark said that they need to be like classed as either A1 or something that defined. I didn't see if that was the case on the packet. However,
Yeah.
they're the nicest things that Tesco's do.
There we go.
And the ribeye was like not as much as I thought it was going to be.
We've got two types.
It
We've
was
got
17.
a sirloin and a ribeye, so we can taste
17
different types.
for the ribeye and then 19 for the sirloin.
See, this is my confusion, is that I thought that Wagyu was like another cut of meat. I didn't realise that you could get a sirloin
the
Wagyu.
cow.
I thought that it
Yeah.
was like sirloin, rump,
Yeah.
Wagyu. Do you see what I mean? So
What?
I've
Out of
learned something new
curiosity,
today.
If you had to guess if that was a part of a cow,
I don't know.
where exactly is the
I don't
Wagyu?
know. I just assumed it was like the bestest, meatiest,
Yeah.
juiciest bit. I don't know.
really missed a thing by not calling it Wagyu. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I
really
don't know
missed
what I
something
thought
there.
it was, but I thought it was a cut off meat. So I've learned
Yeah.
something new today.
But not only do we have Wagyu, and we're going to share it with you.
Wait, no, I hadn't finished explaining why we're having Wagyu.
Okay,
Anyway,
keep going.
so then one of our lovely members, I believe they're a member not only on our website, one of our students that has lessons with us, but also a YouTube member, right, supporting us. Double bubble. Thank you very much.
Big
Means that we can actually feed ourselves, not Wagyu normally, not just normal food. But they donated, I think it's this person,
Gruel.
they donated on the stream enough for us to buy Wagyu. So now we're obligated. So, and then every week we've tried to make it happen and it hasn't happened. So we're here. We have Wagyu steak. Our chef is resting and recuperating from his actual
Chef job.
in his bedroom, and then at ish he's going to come and cook us some steak, and we've even got a camera to show you the steak.
Oh my god. Dad,
steak
Dad,
cam.
I won't hear any of it, right?
Steak cam.
Dad, keep your trap shut. Not having it. We have gone above and beyond for you. This is just for you.
So we've got a steak cam. We've upgraded our main cam to an actual camera. We spent money doing this, right? We bought an Elgato stream, unsponsored. Please sponsor us, Elgato. You sponsor our friends, so I know you've got the money. I know you've got the budget. Yes, this is very good. It was, you know what? It does what it says on the tin.
I'll bring Catherine. It's a fever dream, babe.
It literally says that you can just plug in. I mean, it took a few attempts to buy the right cable, so that's on me for not looking at the camera properly. But you literally just plug your camera into it and straight away.
How much was it again?
It was 60 quid, I think. 60
That's why
British
I've held
pounds.
off for ages with my GoPro, but apparently.
And you just plug it in. You have to adjust some settings on the camera because basically
fine.
it's streaming what you see on your little viewfinder, but you have to change some settings so that it's not showing all of that.
Mr. Lima, the chef job is in his bed. No, he's playing guitar in the bedroom because he's also
He's
a
resting and
guitarist first.
recuperating.
Yeah.
Because he's just got on a very long shift cooking for other people, and now we're making him cook for us.
Yeah.
So
Losing
he's
all faith in humanity.
he's
while
having
he
his
does
government mandated break, and then he's coming back onto shift to cook us dinner.
Yeah.
So there we go. He's a chef job in his bedroom. No, he's a
guitar.
chef job in a kitchen, and then he's coming back to this kitchen.
Do you know how much fun it would be if Mark was here every stream, but all he was doing was just noodling every single time we had a little webcam in there.
Yeah, and then
It's
he
like-
can be the background music.
Can you
Because
imagine?
I always worry that these live streams are really like quiet. Like if there's a break in the speaking, it's just
Yeah, but he'd be
like
playing...
the room is so quiet.
He'd be playing Bleed by Meshuggah the whole time.
I don't think anyone here is going to complain about that. They're going to love that. I mean, I find Meshuggah kind of boring. Sorry.
No, what we should have is like a little circle in the middle of both of us with the webcam of Mark playing guitar.
I think that's a good idea,
I
actually.
think it'd be quite fun. I don't know if I have a cable long enough, but they do exist.
So there we go. And also, for whoever it was that wanted me to, I did watch some Red Dwarf today, and you know what? It's actually really funny. It really
Hallelujah.
holds up. I thought that it was going to be
Hallelujah.
like outdated humour and it wasn't really going to land, and it was kind of be dad jokes. Not that dad jokes can't be funny, but you know what I mean. But I had a lot of laugh out loud moments. I was genuinely...
And that's the first episode.
And
man.
I only watched like half the first episode. I was genuinely like, oh, because everyone kept saying, no, you have to have like a random one from mid-season.
No, you
And
need
I
a bit
was
of
like, well, I
context.
need some context as to
Yeah.
what the hell is going on.
Did you see the trout a la creme bit already?
No, I don't think I did.
Has
I
it-
just
has
really
the-
like the Brummy guy having a go at the really strung up guy. I don't know who
Yeah.
what any of their names are, but I like him.
Rimmer. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love the idea that there's a guy with a thick, like, northern accent in space.
Yeah.
That just
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
me laugh. I just always find that really funny. It's like when you're watching a TV show and it's like, this is set in ancient Egypt and everyone has a aggressive American accent and you're like, Right, shall we talk about some actual drums? So,
I don't think anyone has said anything vaguely about drums yet.
Silly Soren has asked, hi, what is the most essential thing to drums? That's a really broad
If your
question.
name is Soren, you're the second person I've ever heard, seen of who has the name Soren. So good on you. I went to school with a guy called Soren. Don't ask me why that stuck in my head.
What's the most essential thing to drums? That's quite a vague question. So what do we think they're trying to actually ask?
Most important thing? You could argue what is the most important drum, or what is the most important... You know
Maybe
what,
the most important technique to
chat,
know.
what do we think that
What do
Silly
we think-
Soren is asking us?
Yeah, what is the most essential thing to drums? Because
Yeah.
that feels quite...
That's broad,
That
man.
could
You
there's
gotta...
a lot. Drumsticks.
Yeah.
A drum kit is a good start. But you don't need a drum kit
Yeah.
sometimes. You can always have a practice pack.
Help a girl out.
Having a private chef is so
Having
cool.
a private chef, also known
More
as
just
your
a
other
partner
half.
who knows how to cook. But
Yes.
there is... Yeah.
Also unpaid.
Paid. But thanks to the donation, the
Yes,
business is able to
very-
cover the cost of the Wagyus.
Very much appreciated.
What do you say? Will Arsenal win the Premier
Mark
League?
Fifield would say absolutely without a doubt. And I would have to agree with him because all of my footballing knowledge comes from him.
I know nothing about football.
They are absolutely smashing it this season. They might get
Sure.
the triple, which is all of the, winning all the leagues. Yes. Yeah.
Is he Brummy? Is he Scouse? Apparently, I'm being corrected that he's Scouse. I've been corrected previously that the guy in Red Dwarf is Scouse. I can't tell the difference between, I think, the two accents. Sorry.
I can't.
I'm
remember either.
very southern.
How far did you get in the episode? What had happened when you stopped it? As the
Friends
ship
were
happened
talking
yet?
over the episode on Discord, so I was missing a lot. But
God's sake.
there was something about, okay, so the really strung up, high strung
Rimmer.
guy, Rimmer, had basically reported the northern guy again for
Yeah.
some random BS.
Yeah, has he been put
and
in the-
someone else was like, you've made all of these reports and you reported him for mutiny, and it was just that he stepped on his toe, and I thought that was quite funny.
Has he been put in cryostasis yet?
No.
Oh my god, it hasn't
I
even
really,
started.
I really got like 10 minutes in.
my
I can't,
God.
but it was still funny.
Okay.
I just wanted to have watched some.
Oh my god, you haven't even met like half the characters yet. It's so
sorry.
good. You're making me
So I
wanna
did watch a
rewatch
clip
it.
on YouTube that had the Catman, and he was funny and
Yeah.
very suave. I liked his energy.
Oh, it's good. It's great.
I liked his
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, yeah.
He had
His
good
outfits
vibes.
through the whole thing.
Yeah.
are
He's slaying.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah.
Catherine's asking, are West Ham going to be relegated? For those in the chat who are not British, we're talking about football in the UK, specifically
only
national teams.
apologise.
I know nothing about football. I know nothing about all sports.
I know almost nothing. I only know what I know by sheer force of Mark.
There we go.
to be honest.
Mr. Lima asks, often when trying to play 16ths on the hi-hat, I end up kind of galloping.
Yeah.
Am I weird, or
No.
is there some obvious thing I'm missing?
Yes. If you're doing it two-handed, it's because your left hand is not keeping up with your right hand. And that's going also with if you're doing single strokes and stuff around the kit as well, it will start to do a bit of galloping vibes because that left hand again is getting slower and slower. So when you're kind of going between, I don't know, I can't show you, but basically if you got that,
You can show them.
this is true.
You can show them. Have you got a
Stop
practice
the
pad?
press. No, but I don't need it. So when you've got 16th toes, that's straight. When the left hand starts to try to get a bit slower, right? So it's because your left hand is struggling severely. This is great. I feel like a
should do
true
this.
content creator / YouTuber. I love. I've wanted this setup for ages, and now I've got the lighting for it. And
Now you
everything.
can see Emma's
I'm
mug.
Well, you can see my
As
mug
well as
here
Emma's
well.
mug. Mr. Lima says, Cat Danny John Jules was in the
he?
original cast as Starlight Express.
That explains a
I don't know
lot.
what that is either.
That's,
I am so uncultured, I'm
that
so
is-
sorry.
An amazing musical where everyone is on roller skates.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's.
I love
amazing.
how far we go on these drum streams. We're going to end up having like movie night drum streams where we occasionally answer a question about drums.
Oh my god! You know what?
we're
It's
just watching
actually
films.
it's not a bad idea, apart from the fact we get done for copyright. But
Yes.
like me watching Whiplash because I still.
Oh my god, yes!
Haven't
Do like a
watched
reaction. That would be
Whiplash.
quite good.
So maybe something like that. But I
Yeah.
feel like the boat has well and truly been gone, come back, and then gone again.
Nah,
With
I don't think
Whiplash.
so.
So I don't
no,
know.
I don't think so. I think you could watch it now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like... I think it's one of those movies... I remember when I started guitar lessons way back when I was 13 years of age, and I did them for like a couple of years, and I never did any of my homework. Sorry, Dan, teacher. And he was like, you should watch Whiplash because I found it really motivating, and I think you'll find it motivating. And I don't know if I found it motivating. I can't lie to you. I found it quite upsetting, actually. I found it a very interesting portrayal of the pursuit of mastering an art. I thought there's a very interesting YouTube video essay that a YouTuber that I really like did about comparing Whiplash with Black Swan.
Yeah,
Because they have
that's fair enough.
similar journeys that the two characters go on, but
Yeah.
they ultimately go in different directions
Yeah.
with how they resolve their journeys.
Does one of them
And-
die?
Well,
Doesn't-
yeah,
when-
she kind of
Spoiler,
goes too
sorry.
far.
To
and-
all the men out there.
I haven't
who are
actually
really
watched Black Swan,
passionate
but I
about
think
Black
that-
Swan.
Yeah, I think the idea is that in Whiplash he's able to break away from the expectations and kind of forge his own path, and that
punch a few drums and
that
breathe on a
actually
few
ends up
drums and-
getting the
yeah.
approval of his teacher that he wanted all along. So it's the
Yeah.
whole thing. But yeah, it was very good.
Interesting.
But I think it's a really interesting film. But I do think, I mean, is it J.K. Simmons? He is fantastic in it. Very good at being an angry man. Very good at being scary. Okay, so Mr. Lima says maybe right, not keeping up with the left. I'm left-handed, but play right-handed.
In which case,
Interesting.
whichever is your weaker hand will be the thing probably causing the issue, but without seeing what you're doing, it's very hard to say. Someone also asked Matt Troy, best left weak / off-hand training techniques. Left-hand boot camp. We've got to get some ads in there.
Yeah, I know. We have an online program called Left Hand Bootcamp, which is exclusive on our membership, which you can join for not very much money. I can't remember the exact amount, which is very unlike me, but it's not that much.
Yeah, that is then.
The full price, we used to sell the course full price, and that was for £47. And you can now join our membership for much less than that, so you might as well just join the membership.
Yeah.
Because then you get that plus like 90 other ebooks and courses.
I think Left-Hand Bootcamp, there's a lot of information squeezed into a very short space of time.
Yes.
I am thinking of
She wants to redo that bad boy.
Yeah, it was the first
Make it
one
a
I
little
ever
bit
did. Not that the content itself is bad. I feel like it just needs spreading out over a month instead of. I think it's.
Hey, 28-day left hand boot camp coming your way.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it would be really good to redo it.
There you go.
So.
Speaking of which, we are gearing up for our next boot camp, lads and ladies and everyone in between. If you are struggling with fills,
Yeah,
that's the next
which
focus.
a lot But
It's
people
called
are.
Fill with Freedom.
I didn't come up with the title.
I didn't come up with that title either.
That's
but
a Chris Keeling special.
That's the one that we've gone with.
Yeah.
But if you want to do fills with adequate freedom, then you should join the waiting list. There isn't a link in the description. But if you're on our waiting list, then you would have got an email about mentioning it today. So check your inboxes. Korean Bagel, great name. I love everyone's usernames in our chats. They're always so good. To add some more drum questions, do you all have specific pitches for toms? That's a great question. Does it change based on genre or venue?
Yes.
Emma, I don't think is that fussed, but I know
You can be fast.
you can be fussed.
Yes.
I know.
Ryan.
So yes, my partner Ryan is a metal drummer and producer, and he is very particular about this kind of thing because it does really add. I think personally, I think it's worth doing if you're recording a song. If you can tune your toms to be in key with the song, then it just kind of makes everything feel even more like together and synchronized, and there's just something about it that's really cool. Some of my favorite drum sounds, they've been very specific about how they tune the tom, so I would say it depends on the gig and the genre and the venue and everything. You don't necessarily have to tune it to the key of the song, but there's certain things that you can do, I think, that will... This is definitely a Ryan question. If you are in our Discord... If you're not in our Discord, go to our YouTube homepage and you click on our links in our bio. In our link tree, you'll be able to join our Discord, and you should pop that question in there because Ryan is very active in the Discord and he's always happy to answer questions about that kind of thing. So I would definitely do that because he'll be able to answer it a lot better than me because I've probably answered it wrong. Matt Troy, you already answered that question. Ooh. And any week, if they don't have left hand boot camp, what's something that you would just recommend to help strengthen that hand?
Just let me
strengthen a weak hand. What do you mean you've got that? You don't. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's gonna make that a lot easier. Hang on.
We're gonna switch to a lower quality cam.
Bear with. Okay.
Oh, you're upside down.
Hang on. Wait for it. This
Guys, we're so professional. We're so good at this. Yay!
Now that you can't see the drum kit because it's got a banner in the way. Basically, 8th notes on the ride cymbal, 16th notes on the snare drum. With this exact technique. So being able to bounce it like that. If you can't do whole bars at a time, and make sure you pay attention to the technique that's going on there. It's like bouncing a basketball. We're using basically just fingers. If you're on an electric kit, it's going to be a lot easier. It's bouncier. I put the 8th notes in on the right hand just to get the timing really accurate and together between hand to hand. But if you can't do a whole bar and keep it going like that, just do a beats worth. So 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2. So always matching the 8th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and however long you can do. Over and over again with a 16th note metronome will sort you out. Basically. Okay. And I'll fix the other camera.
Look at that. Amazing. We're getting quicker and quicker at this, guys, I promise. Someone said, Staff Pie Pen says, I train my hands by metronome, singles left, then right, slowly upping the tempo.
Yeah, basically. Keeping it simple.
And someone's asked what our takes are on the Grammy nominations.
Who's been nominated?
I actually, right.
Ilona, Google it.
Controversial. Maybe, potentially. As a musician and artist, have never cared about award shows.
Me neither.
Like, literally ever.
No.
I don't stay tuned in with them. I don't know who's won any.
No.
I don't watch them. I don't keep track of it. I don't care. Yeah. I've never cared.
I personally believe
like, it would be nice,
farce.
I'm sure, to get a Grammy at some point, but, like... Ultimately, these shows are horrifically rigged.
Yeah.
Especially stuff like the Oscars. They basically pay the voters because it's not like public voting. It's like a panel of people.
Yeah.
That
and
basically
who's on that panel?
And they basically just spend a year having all of the people who want to be nominated. Yeah. Their teams just give them loads of money and free things. to
they have to do
encourage them
basically,
to
it's
vote
like
for them.
a political campaign.
It really
Just
is.
to
Like,
get
if
a
you
movie
look
to
into
get an
how
Oscar.
like these award shows are actually like decided, it's really not. It's not the one. So yeah, I don't know. I've never caught up with. I've never like. I don't really watch award shows or anything like that. At most, I will see on TikTok like the outfits that people wore to is it the Met Gala?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like the only one that I'm like, oh, I'm interested to
Yeah.
see what people wear just because I find the fashion interesting. But I know nothing about Grammys. Sorry. Mandy says, "Hi guys, I just got myself into drums. Very rookie drummer. Hello, welcome.
You're
Are
in the
there
right place.
any channels that have free full lessons that you recommend? This channel. Like every video is a full
I've
lesson.
been legitimately following videos meant for ages 5 to 6. New Drummers Toolkit.
I'm actually just going to get it up because it's just going to be easier.
Can
you type New Drummers Toolkit in that and then it should come up maybe? Oh, hold on. There you go. New
Drummers.
Oh, it's not typing. Have you unplugged it? Is that why?
No.
She didn't turn it on.
No. Why? Hang on. Wait for it. There we go. Wait for it.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Look at that.
Anyway, New Drummers Toolkit is really, 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 really
Look up
simple.
New Drummers Toolkit free download. Oh, we're getting the link for you, but you can also look this up. There we go.
Ooh.
Because the link to the online program is also in there. I'm putting it in the chat for you. Enter, please. There we go. So, I'll pin that.
I think I did all the heavy lifting on that.
Pin message. There we go.
Yes.
Right, so if you go to that link, that's our free ebook, The New Drummers Toolkit. We just properly updated it as of this month, and it needed updating for like 2 years. So
yeah.
it's fresh.
Finally up together with really nice
Hot
videos.
off the press, right? It's got new videos, it's got fresh notation, all the layouts have been updated, everything's been updated. There's also a bunch of videos from our drum setup wizard course that is also normally exclusive to our membership, but some of the videos are in the setup section of that book. So as a beginner, that literally covers like the basics that you'll need, and you don't have to watch a video geared to 5-year-olds. You can watch something that's geared to an adult, but just explains things for a beginner level, and it should take you through a bunch of the foundations that you'll need. And it has an online program format as well that you can follow if you want to try and do it in a way that's like really organized for you. And it's free. If you want to do the online program, I think you just need to make like an account on our website, like a free account, because that's just the way that our website's able to put the program on your account. Oh,
He's got raised eyebrows at those steaks.
our chef has appeared.
Yeah.
You said sirloin and ribeye.
Yeah.
You got fillet.
Oh, fillet and
Oh, we've got...
that's better.
Put them in the bin.
To anybody listening, that's quite a big difference. I think we'll all agree.
Is fillet better?
Well, one was chunky and tiny, and one was.
Can you just tell me what that means?
Fillet's the expensive one.
Right, fillet's the... Alright, so we've got fillet, which is the really nice one. We've got
That's the long
fillet
and short
and...
of it.
What's the other one we've got?
Well, it's just
I apologise to anyone who knows
So we've
anything
got
about steak.
ribeye and we've got fillet, apparently,
Basically,
for our
one's gonna be
Wagyu.
tender and one's going to taste good.
One's going to be tender and one's
Pretty
going to
much
taste
the
good.
gist of it.
I don't know. I'm just here to have free food.
Well, that's why I got both, because I was like, oh,
You've
what are
done
we good
very,
for?
very well.
She's done very, very well,
Sorry to
apparently.
interrupt you,
There we
Okay,
go.
I'll pay it
I mean,
later.
who...
You've done
There we go.
very
Yeah.
So yes, Mandy, go to the link and that program will cover everything you need. I thought Ryan was coming this week. No, Joara. Ryan is driving up the country to go for his first band practice with his band,
That's
because they are
exciting.
going on tour next month. So that's very
Big
exciting.
up Ryan.
Because he's been practicing at home for ages.
Has he
but-
been getting scary good?
Yes. It's
Bad
very
feeling.
annoying how quickly
Yeah.
he's just picking it back up. He's like, oh, I've not played in ages, I'm so rubbish. And then he plays it and he's going, blah, blah, blah. He literally, okay, I'm going to go on a rant right now because he drives me so crazy. He'll be like, I'm such a rubbish drummer. I'm so shit. Wah,
He's so
wah, wah,
not.
wah, wah. And then in the same breath, right, he'll be like, I've never played this song before. I'm going to just play it like sight reading MIDI. And he plays it at tempo, accurately, sight reading from MIDI, just.
That's
And I was just I sat there like watching him, jaw on the floor, like, And then I was like, you're never allowed to complain that you're a bad drummer to me ever again. He was like, oh no, I messed up like a bunch of that. And I was like, well, it didn't sound like you did. Like, if you'd played that live, I would have never questioned it.
No.
So if you're an amazing drummer and you do that thing where you moan that you're rubbish, I don't want to hear it, right? Because I'm actually rubbish, because I haven't played since 2024, that's why. But yes. Does Emma metal drum?
Not really.
No, I don't think so.
I tried when I was in uni because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and everyone I knew was metal/rock orientated. But the older I get, the more I realise I'm a disco queen. Don't worry, it'll come back up again. This is the least of the issues.
Why is your computer crying to
It's
death?
because right. Does anyone know anything about boilers, Dad? I'm talking to you. Because
How does that make your computer screen temporarily shut on and off?
our thermostat is off. Our boiler is now off. But if I turn the boiler on, not only does it heat the flat when it's just on the hot water setting, it shouldn't be heating the radiators. That's the valve doing something stupid.
Okay.
But occasionally, well, very often, the thermostat starts ticking. And when it does that, it also makes my computer turn off and on. And I don't mean off and on, the screen turns off and on, and also disconnects my audio interface. So clearly something is resetting. Well,
That's not good.
that's not good.
That doesn't sound
That
good.
isn't good. I don't know what's going on.
I think that
there.
sounds like a message for your landlord.
That is indeed, yes.
You know
It's
what,
on- it's
Catherine,
on the
are you
list.
still in the chat? Because she's very good at
Yeah.
sending angry messages to landlords. And
Gal,
making,
I have a
making,
job
making
for you.
landlords actually do their job.
Also, Catherine, I miss you.
Also, Catherine, love and miss you.
Yes.
Gabriel Liner says, hi, I just wanted to say that I love the drumming content and I'm looking to get electric drums by the end of the year. Thanks
Cool.
for reigniting my love for
Oh,
drums.
hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Love to hear it.
Nikhil Rawat says, there's no reason for you to not give acting a try because your expressions are spot on whilst drumming. Not only that, I've been noticing that on your drum tutorial videos.
Acting never
Acting's a whole
really-
other beast, but that is a good compliment.
I think I'd be better at improv, to be honest, because I would
Interesting.
be.
Yes.
I mean, all of the videos I do are
That's
technically
true.
improv.
That's true. You are just sat in a camera being like, how do I deliver this information in a way that is interesting?
But I
and
just
coming
panic
up with it on
because
the
I
spot.
forget about what I'm supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
And then, like,
I
God
actually
forbid
really
there's
like
script.
acting.
That doesn't surprise me. And
I
you
miss acting.
This is a GCSE drama girly.
Yes,
whereas I was
I
absolutely
was
petrified.
all over GCSE drama. I was the person in the group project who rewrote the entire script from scratch herself as a 16-year-old. Directed
about it.
the entire half-hour performance for my group, and also insisted that I play the lead character, even though the lead character was a boy, and my teacher was like, "But you are a girl. How could you possibly
It's
act?"
called acting.
Yeah, I literally went to my teacher being like, are you kidding me? Like, why am I not
Yeah.
allowed to play this character just because of what's between my legs? That makes literally no sense. And I smashed it out the park. Thank you very much. And I got an A, though.
I knew I shouldn't have mentioned drama.
I miss acting. It's fun. I got to just
quite
like
fun. scream
scream like a banshee and have like a mental breakdown because
So
we did
that's-
Equus.
So that's the same as just having a band, right?
Yeah, basically. It was great. Being in the performing arts is just you having a mental breakdown on a
Yeah, sounds
stage,
about
and
right.
people are like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, that was great,"
Yeah.
and you're like, "You don't know how genuine
Yeah.
that was."
Yeah.
Silo Sara says, "Sure, would be cool if you could play together from different locations or teach lessons in real time." Well, you do teach lessons in real time on Zoom.
Yes.
That's
I do.
that is what
That is a thing.
But also playing together from different locations, not sponsored, though previously sponsored on one of our podcasts. Check out Lootfish if you're
Yeah,
in
if
America.
you're in America.
Because they have actually invented that technology and it works real good.
It works within 500 miles. I tested it at NAM with someone who was 50 miles away, and I could not tell.
Could
I
not
was on
tell.
a Zoom call with them, and they were jamming along with me, playing drums, singing. Playing
Did you
piano.
notice, was there a latency on the
No.
Zoom call?
No.
No,
Well,
but,
actually-
but that's what I mean. It's like the Lootfish stream just makes the audio
don't
latency free, but is the video latency?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to video calls now that any delay I'm kind
you're
of...
not even really noticing.
Yeah, but in
fair
terms
enough.
of when I was jamming along and playing, I was not hearing anything.
Fair enough.
That would make it stand out, which it normally would do if you were.
That's so cool though.
That
But
was
yes, so if you
amazing.
do want to jam with your bandmates and they live far away from you,
Mm-hmm.
that's the solution.
You do both have to have the box, the
Yes.
Lutefish box.
But they do
So-
discounts if you're buying like multiple of them for your bandmates, for example.
Makes
If 4 members of your band need one, then they'll do multi-purchase discounts and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
Also, if you go in our link tree, I believe we might have a discount code. I think we have a discount link, so you should go.
Love to Learn Drums link.
Yeah, if you
tree.
look up our link
Maybe
tree,
not
it should be
the other
somewhere
one.
in our link tree. So go do that. Do. I've only watched the ceremony for Youngblood, and he won 1 out of his 3.
That was very cute.
nominations.
I did see that. Where
I
he
didn't
went
see
out
that,
with
but I do love
Sharon Osbourne and stuff, and it was very sweet.
I love it. I love that him and the Osbournes are just besties.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Well, his performance of Changes was the thing that got him the.
It was bloody good. A really good
yeah.
performance.
I want to know who his vocal teacher is.
Yes.
Where's
he
that
has a
grit
really
come from?
interesting voice,
Yeah.
doesn't he? Okay, let's try and catch up because we're like so behind on the messages because we just keep going on tangents. I'm so sorry. Someone's from Italy. Hello.
Hello.
Ciao dall'Italia. Ooh. Thanks for giving a really honest answer. What about acting? I
Yeah.
love that. You're welcome. I'll give you an honest answer about pretty much anything, to be honest. I'm an open book. Mandy says, thank you, I feel silly, I only just subbed recently. Don't feel silly, all good.
Yeah.
You're still learning and finding your way around.
Yeah.
It's all good, don't worry.
Well, speaking of being honest, I did a interview recently, like a podcast.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
I haven't watched it
I
yet.
gave you the link,
Yeah,
but I
haven't
don't
watched
know
it yet.
where we should put it. Basically, I just chat to Ace, who I met at NAM, who has a podcast, and we got pretty deep. Not gonna lie,
Oh.
got pretty deep.
What
which
did
I
you end up
loved.
chatting about? That was so deep.
Everything. Why I do what I do, what motivates me, and what's kept me going, what's kept me determined, all that stuff. It was great.
It's me coming to your house going, I
Basically.
need you to edit this video, please.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of me saying how great Chris is, and then saying how great you are,
Good.
and how all of this is about teamwork.
It's me behind the
There's
scenes
teamwork.
holding a gun to your head.
Yeah, it's just you. No, it's that meme with the like duck holding a knife.
Literally. Silo Sarah says, what was your favourite drum related tech that you tried at NAMM? I guess it would be the Lutefish.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
mean
it?
that isn't drum specific, but yeah, that was the best thing I think. What else did I'm trying to think what else. I
Mandy,
think that-
we appreciate you too. Lots of love. Sorry, we are being really delayed with responses because we're super behind in the chat. The person with the half purple hair. Yes, that's
This
why I
one.
did buy. Do you also play drums with some other instrument? I played drums for a month in 2024. She taught me. It's on our YouTube channel. It's
Go check it out.
It's basically just a series of me being like, I'm rubbish for 4 weeks. It's very funny.
It's quite good.
I promise it's more entertaining than just that. I am a vocalist. We are in a band together. We do have some music coming out at some point very soon. I have
Praise
actually
be.
finally finished it.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm a singer and I also work with Emma at Love to Learn Drums. I do all the boring stuff. I do the emails.
Mm-hmm.
The website, me. The emails,
But
me.
you really, the
The
passion,
payroll,
the passion
me.
you have for making and designing websites is
It's
something,
so fun.
and spreadsheets.
I mean, I just make every website I design look exactly the same, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Very specifically, one website I'm very passionate about designing.
You and AI coding need to get together.
No,
Because-
that intimidates me.
Fair enough.
Also, do we need to evaporate clean water for me to design some websites? Probably not.
It's true. People
don't
are doing
do-
much
I
worse
don't.
with it.
That's true. Much worse. Darren, have you got the Wagyu after all? Yes! We've got 2 types. We've got fillet and we've got
Ribeye.
ribeye.
And if you listen carefully, about
He's currently heating
about
the
to
pan up
start
as we
sizzling.
speak. I'm
If it-
so
If
excited.
it starts to get moody and smoky in here, it's not
open
not an
the front
effect.
the front
It's
door.
just
that'll be
smoke.
extracted down.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited. Okay, so Mandy asks, weird thing, what's the word? Again, rookie here. When my arm slams the drumstick down, my drumstick is reluctant to fully commit, like I raise up prematurely. Hard to explain.
Correct. What's the word? When my arm slams the drumstick down, my drumstick.
Do you mean when you're doing the hit or after you've done a hit and you're lifting up? We need more detail. We need more context.
Yes. Maybe book a coaching call if they're open / when they're open.
Join the waiting list because
Yeah.
people who are joining the waiting list, if we have availability, we do book them in. So Again,
Because
go
that's-
to the link tree in the bio of our
Yeah.
YouTube channel, or there might be a link in the description actually for a free coaching call, and join the waiting list. I'll remember you, Mandy. Mandy. Darren says I'm a rubbish drummer, but I think I'm amazing. Hey.
Same.
I'm brilliant. I'm so good. Earth issue
Maybe.
with the thermostat, maybe.
That could
Potentially.
yeah,
Very good point, because the grounding in this flat is awful.
atrocious.
There
Yes.
you go.
So
We
that's-
might have
So there
found
we
out
go.
the answer.
Actually, probably it, in
Yeah.
all fairness.
You have an
Ooh,
electrical
that
problem.
smells good.
Thank you, Dad. Much appreciated. I couldn't have told.
The
that was
emoji
the-
really adds to that.
The nothing behind the eyes smile.
Yeah. Chris asks, "Hi, I'm Ilona. How's it going?" Hello, very good. We're about to have steak. I'm
Are you
ecstatic.
the one who funded this steak?
Yes, we can't remember
I
who
feel like
funded
you
the
were.
steak.
Oh,
it was
smells
either
good
Chris
already.
or it was Alistair Logie. I
Hmm.
can't remember. Did you do anything special for Valentine's Day?
I played a gig with Bryony Dunn the Forest, and we did one set of her stuff and then one set of 70s stuff, and it was absolutely rocking.
That sounds great.
That was so much fun. And Mark and his mum and his stepdad and people were there.
Aw, that sounds so
It was so
cute.
good. It was real good.
Mine, of course, is revolved around food. We got a ready meal from Sainsbury's for Korean barbecue.
Yes.
And I had some coconut rice and some coleslaw, and it was really tasty. And me and Ryan watched the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, good
because I've
choice.
never watched it before.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to expect. I think I went into it mixing it up with the Thursday Murder Club because for some reason I thought it was a murder mystery with a bunch of old people living in the hotel.
Those books are so good.
And that
Have you
is
read it yet?
not what the movie was about whatsoever. So I was really confused because I kept spending the whole thing being like, when do the old people come in? I'm confused. I also, for some reason, thought it was one of those... I mean, it was like a stacked cast, but I
Oh,
thought it
yeah.
had like
Ralph
loads
Fiennes
of
made
really...
one.
Do you know what I mean? I thought
Yeah.
it had like a bunch of like...
It might be another one of the... Who's the filmmaker?
I think I'm thinking of
who
something
did that one?
else. I think I mix it up with another movie, but it was very good. I really like Wes Anderson's style. I find him very fun.
I love that style of...
Ryan's
movie making.
one of his favourite movies is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
And it is basically just Fantastic Mr. Fox again, but like just
Real
a different
people,
story
yeah.
and with real people.
The
Like,
art
the
style
vibe
is
is so
so
repeated
good.
and it is great. So that's what we did. Louis Sticks, I love that you've combined Louis Sticks. That's very clever. I see what you did
Or
there.
Louis has ticks, which
Yeah,
in which
it could be
case I
that.
feel for you.
I love your content. Big fan from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Ooh, thank you. Mick Fell, how long do I need to be learning for before becoming good enough to play in a band? If I practice for 1 hour a day.
This
1 hour a day is
this
pretty
feels
solid.
like a science equation on a GCSE paper.
Mm.
If Mick practices for 1 hour a day, how long will it be before he can play in a band? Basically, as soon as you can play your first beat,
Yeah, as
You
soon
are
as you
able-
can hold a beat for a whole
Yeah.
song.
it won't be very many songs, but if you're just trying to start playing with other musicians and getting a sense of timing and stuff, you don't need to actually have that much under your belt.
There you go.
You'll only get better and better and better, so it's better to start playing with other musicians as well as learning the drums, and you'll just progressively get better in both areas.
There you go.
That's what I'd say.
Chris says, Emma, I've heard... Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're so behind.
Oh my gosh. I thought we weren't behind. I've heard that the hardest hi-hat intro to play is a song called 7779311 by The Time. Have you ever tried to play it? Can you play it right now?
I have never heard of it. Where's my phone? I'm not going to play it out loud.
I was
but I'm
gonna
see
say.
if it's, so what's it called? 777.
Mandy says, scream like a banshee and have a breakdown. Ah yes, the human experience
Yes,
trademark.
Yeah,
Me,
2026.
Eriday.
9311. Drum notation?
Oh my gosh, she's going to try and play it for you, Chris. Don't you worry.
I'm not going to try and play it because I have a feeling it's going to be like the Black Pages. It's
Chris
just
asks, Ilona, what's the
stupid.
smallest place you and the band have played a gig? I think it was that pub in London that you had to access through the very rainy, flooded back door, and there wasn't an actual stage, it was just a tiny triangle, and there was about 4 people there, most of them being the other bands.
Oh God, yeah.
That was a
God,
horrific gig. That also happened to be the one gig that a bunch of my friends from school whom I hadn't seen for years happened to come to, because of course they never come to the good gigs, they always come to the bad gigs. So that was fun, but we did perform okay because we're
Doesn't look too
amazing, but it was quite small. I think that's probably the
If
smallest
that's what
location.
I think it is, that doesn't look too bad.
Oh my god, Axel Soft. Hello. I feel like it's been ages
Hello.
since we've seen you.
That smells so
Do you know who we haven't heard from for ages? Who I'm actually concerned about their well-being? Jammin' Jesse.
I've been wondering.
Where is Jammin'
guy.
Jesse? He used to come to every live stream.
Yeah.
That reminds me, please like this video
Like,
and subscribe.
comment, subscribe.
Did you know
Help
70%
us
of
get
our
out.
viewers aren't subscribed? That's some BS. Can't lie. Why are you not subscribed?
Yeah. What are you playing at, lads? What are you
It
doing?
doesn't. It takes one
There's
click.
37 of you right now. That means how many? What did you say the percent was?
70%.
Most of you.
A lot of you are
Subscribe.
probably not subscribed. I would like you to go check now, please, actually. And we're going to wait.
How long?
I don't know. Please subscribe. It means a lot. And it's also free. Though if you do want to become a YouTube member
You
for
can also
only
do
a
that.
few little pennies a month, it does actually really, really, really help us because because our content is very niche, the AdSense on our content is very low, and we have a team of editors, her included, that we
Hungry
need to try.
editors.
We need to try and
Starving
keep fed. So every pound counts. Thank you. Mr. Lima, there's notable latency in Bluetooth. How are they making it work on the interwebs?
It's a great
Magic.
question. This is the lootfish stuff.
Yeah, lootfish. I don't know, man.
Witchcraft.
There's a reason. I think they do it via fiber optics. So I think you need to have like the same thing that you plug in for your Ethernet. I don't know tech. Sorry, but it basically works over fiber optics. So that's why they've not been able to make it just worldwide. I keep looking over here because I'm trying to. I get distracted by
There's
this
three
thing,
of
and I
us.
need to. There's a
There's
lot
three
of
webcams.
cameras. Yeah.
Look at that
I need
one.
to look at this one because then that's actually looking at the audience. And that's why they've not been able to make it worldwide yet. It's only in America and Canada, I believe. But they are looking to expand to other countries. And we were the ones that were like, you should set up a waiting list for other countries so that you can find out who wants you. And they have added that now. So if
Look
you're not
at
in
you go.
America, there you go.
Did you get a consultancy fee for that?
We didn't!
What's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point?
No, they are really lovely. We like the team at Lootfish. And also,
lovely,
the
yeah.
girl who we speak to, who does the marketing, is so creative and has such good ideas. They did one where they did like a whole choir church performance where all this stuff was remote, and it was absolutely brilliant. And I was like, you're a genius. I remember being on a Zoom call with her and being like, I can see why you have your job.
Yeah.
You're smashing this.
What's her name?
Sarah. She's great.
How
Everyone
might
we
be the
speak to
person
is
we
called
spoke
Sarah.
to. Actually, there's multiple Sarahs on
There's
that
a lot
team,
of
isn't there?
Sarahs.
Yeah.
A lot of Sarahs in
Yeah.
America that we speak to. Mandy says, you guys appreciate YB2. Wait, have I missed?
Youngblood.
Oh, Youngblood, yes. Special interest has been unlocked. Gotta tell someone. He dropped part 2 to Idols at midnight today. I don't keep up. I'm gonna have to disappoint you. I don't keep up with his
I
music.
follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't keep up with his music as hotly as that, but I am a fan of
Yes.
him as a vocalist.
I love what he does. In
Yes, big
both-
fan.
Most areas.
Just
to
don't
be honest.
keep track of his stuff, though I will go listen to his music because I do actually really like it. Socially awkward. Orchard. That's good. Awkward. Ooh, I got confused. Starting drumming about a month ago, your videos started appearing on YouTube, and they have really helped me.
Look at that.
That's really good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Matt says, when I got an email reply from Ilona, I assumed it was an AI response. No, I'm a real person.
She's a real
It
girl.
depends. So some of the emails may be like they're not an AI, but we have automation. So basically, when you download one of our free ebooks, you will automatically receive an email from me, but I wrote the email. It's just that we're sending everyone the same email, so it's an automatic thing that you get. But it's a real person that sent it. And it will basically just be like, tell us some more about your drumming. What's going on? How can we help you? And then when you reply to that, I will then reply in real time, being like, hey, here's some stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
No, I'm a real person. Hi.
You guys are getting the ASMR sizzle sound. which is
Yes, I
very
hope
good.
I wonder if you can hear that in the background. Nick Hill Roat says, I'm still curious to know if the other person is also a drummer and plays some instrument. I did answer this question, but you may have missed it. I played drums for a month in 2024. She taught me. We have a video series of it on our YouTube
Young
channel.
Padawan.
Go watch it because it is quite entertaining. I'm a vocalist. We're in a band together. I'm a singer. That's a great representation of my skills.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. I have some expertise, but not all. My drum knowledge is purely by absorbing it via osmosis from being around her.
Yeah.
So sometimes I can answer drum questions just because I am surrounded by drummers. in literally every aspect of my life.
you can't get away from
I
it.
really can't get away from
I don't know
them.
how you've managed it.
You thought the sizzle was the rain? No, it's well, it is raining, but it's actually
sweet.
it's Mark
beef.
cooking us up some Wagyu steaks.
I mean, I was gonna actually, because I've spun that way. Hang on,
Oh,
so people can say hello.
Mark Cam, maybe.
Keep talking for a while.
Okay. Mandy says my my hand does want to fully hit the drum. Like movement is too quick. It's been throwing off my rhythm.
Hang on, what was that?
Oh, my hand doesn't want to fully hit the drum. Oh, okay. So when you go to hit the drum, you're not like fully committing to the hit. You're kind of going. Are you panicking at the last minute and not properly doing it? And it means that you're kind of having a delay when you're playing.
You won't break it.
Just smash it.
You really won't.
Smash it like it owes you money. Honestly.
God forbid I ever owe you money. Right, everyone say hi to Mark.
Ah! He's cooking us up some steaks.
Can we just appreciate how small this kitchen is? This is...
Alright, we make it work.
Well, that's enough of that. Right.
Right, bye.
I don't know how well everyone can actually hear Mark
Ooh.
yelling from across the way.
Okay.
How are we doing, Mark?
Darren says, I have yet to read Thursday Murder Club, but I am a fan of Richard Osman from his other pursuits. I watch some of his episodes of the podcast that he does, The Rest is Entertainment, which is very good. Highly recommend. And I bought the Thursday Murder Club because he kept talking about it on his podcast, and I was like, I really want to read this, because it sounds really good. And she has bought it also.
I have every single one of the books.
And
I've
apparently
got
it's
the third
cracking,
one.
so
I've given the
can't
first
wait.
one to my nan.
Are we switching? Oh wait, is it ready?
Are we?
Wait, we're still behind on messages.
It's all right. You can let them roll.
Okay, it's
all
okay.
right.
The steaks are resting. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. I'm trying to read the messages.
Just making sure that everything's right for when we change the camera.
We'll do that in a bit. I'm trying to speak to people.
Man.
It was Chris. Everyone
Yeah, I
thank
thought it
Chris
was.
Lark in the chat. Thank you so much. He gave us $40, bless you, via super chat sometime in December. It may have been someone specifically donated 4 Wagyu steaks. So I don't know if it was.
Maybe
It might not have been you.
know. But either way, thank you for your donation.
Justin Wright, hello, one of our YouTube members, hello. On a Roland PD 140DS. God, they really need to come up with catchier names for these drum kits, don't
Yeah.
they? Rebound feels slower than acoustic. Stick kind of sinks in. Just mesh physics, or is it a setup fix?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Is that one of the older kits, or is that newer? Because that might just be a case of how tense you've got the heads. Because you don't want the heads on an electric kit usually to be too loose. Otherwise, the
I was going to say,
sensor
normally mesh heads
might
are
not
like
work
very bouncy,
correctly.
aren't they?
Yeah.
What are we having with our Wagyu beef?
More
Nothing.
beef.
We are just
coming
tasting.
out of
We
it.
are just tasting the. We don't
Yeah.
want anything to, taint the experience. I'm very excited. I've never had Wagyu beef before.
It's going to be really,
Weird to cook. I will
really
say.
good.
There's a lot of fat in these.
Yeah,
Jawara
good.
says that the 777 hi-hat song is crazy drumming. Apparently, don't know. As a very new drummer, says Socially Orchard, is it ever too early to get a double bass pedal? If that's something that interests you, then I would get it.
Yeah,
but
I mean, if that's a style you want to be playing, and it makes you want to play, then why not? It means you just get your left foot technique in order quicker than you would have done
there
before.
you go. So if you want to, if that's going to motivate you to practice, and that's something that there's a goal of yours,
Yep.
then yeah, why not? Axel Soft says, yes, it's been too long. A belated Happy New Year. It's been ages. Though we haven't done that many live streams because she keeps being bloody away. Why?
Booked and
Also,
busy.
March we're probably going to be away for like the whole thing
Yeah.
because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing a video shoot in Berlin for 2 weeks. So we're probably going to be away. And the internet's really bad there. So
Yeah,
unfortunately, I don't know. I mean, I might bring this camera link-up setup thing.
Yeah.
And we can maybe sit in the lobby, potentially, because the internet's a lot better in the lobby. So we could try that, maybe. But we'll see. Leo Duplan says, have you guys listened to Hayley Williams' solo album? Yes!
I think
album
I've-
of the year for me. Honestly, yeah, maybe me too. Though, Carnival just released a new album.
Oh,
And it is killer. It is
Mark also
really,
likes that
really
album.
good. No skips, honestly. No skips on either album, but Hayley Williams' album properly spoke to me. It was really, really good. Brian says there, I subscribed, get off my back. Thank you, Brian.
Mucho
Thank
appreciated.
you. See, if you subscribe, we'll be like... We'll give you lots of love. That's what will happen if you subscribe. Yes, Hayley Williams album. If you haven't listened to the Hayley Williams solo album, highly recommend. Again, no skips. Very solid album. My favourite one is... let me check.
I think
very
I've
important.
skim listened.
It's
to
very
it,
you. I'm
just to get a
surprised that you
vibe.
wouldn't have gotten into
Yeah,
it, to be honest.
I think I've just not got round to it, to be honest. It hasn't come on my radar.
Internet, please load. Yes, Good Old Days is my favourite song on that album. It's so good. Bree Free says, my 6-year-old and I love playing the drums together, and we started here by seeing a YouTube short of yours, and it inspired us. Now we play together, and it's a blast. Oh my gosh.
Oh
That's
my God.
amazing. Thank you.
They
We
are
get
my
a lot
favourite
of
kinds of
that,
comments.
where people say that they only started drumming because they were drumming like with their kid.
Yeah.
And it's now become a way that they
So
bond
cute.
with their kid, which I think is so cute. I love that so much. Mandy says, hi, Chef Mark, in all caps. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait.
It's happening.
Oh my God.
Go.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
See
Are we
how it
ready?
goes. I have never cooked.
We'll have to catch up on the other messages in a sec. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready.
Right.
Are you ready for this, Mark?
I don't know. Oh,
Oh
Just
my
a heads
gosh.
up, the
Yeah.
fillet is quite rare, but the ribeye should be like
let's get that.
fairly inoffensive.
okay.
Let's get that in there.
Do you not want to try
Yeah, I
some
was
of this
gonna
steak
say.
I'm gonna try
that you...
some,
d-
but-
Do you want the first bite since you cooked it?
No.
Are you
Go
sure?
for that one and that one.
Okay.
That's what you want to aim for. That's the good bit.
Oh.
There you go. Here's your forks.
Oh, there you go.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Oh, that
I'm
is.
so excited.
So this is the ribeye.
Mm.
Oh my God. Wait, we need to switch the camera.
Oh my. That munching noise is going to be.
Disgusting. That's not too much about it.
That is delicious though.
Oh my God.
I can't really tell how different it is to regular
I
steak
was
though.
gonna say, I must admit, apart from it having like a much nicer crust, I'll give it that.
Also, you're just like a very good chef.
No. Well, yes, you are.
Oh
But
no, that's lovely.
it's got more. It's the fat.
Really good.
Oh, that's good.
Which
Thank
of
you
the
for person who
which of
did
this would you recommend?
Somewhere in the middle.
Can you close the door? It's really cold.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go for.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Oh.
at
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
That looks
The fillet is like I
insane.
said, the fillet's really thick, so
Oh
you
my
want-
gosh.
you
Right,
want
this
to
is the
go
posh
for
one. Oh my God.
I'm getting. Oh my God, it's like butter.
Let's have a go.
That's so nice. Oh
Oh,
my
that's
God.
good.
Whoa.
Yeah, that is like butter, isn't it? Crikey.
Wow.
That's quite something.
Very good.
Someone's going to join the stream to ask a drum question. We're just sat here eating steak.
We're gonna go. Hold that thought. We're eating steak.
Also, you've cooked this beautifully.
Yes.
Please come into the shot so
Yes,
that
come
everyone
here.
can congratulate you
No,
on
it's
your
cool.
amazing
I like being
cooking.
a disembodied voice.
No, come
It
here.
works. No. No. 'cause
I'm gonna
the
have
audio value
more.
Works, trust me.
Well, you can be
God.
disembodied.
know. I could have gotten like a thin.
Oh, shush.
Oh my gosh.
This is so good. Holy cow.
I've also not eaten today, so this is like hitting so hard. I can't lie.
I think the ribeye I like more.
Depends on what you like.
I often can't, so I can't really have red meat. I made the error of cooking pork the other day, and it made my partner Ryan has OCD, contamination OCD. So now the kitchen is too scary for him to go touch things in. So I can never have steak. So this is amazing. Thank you.
Thank the person who paid for it, quite frankly. 'cause that's-
Yeah, thank you to whoever that
that's
was.
rocking.
Oh my gosh. Oh my lord.
Wait, do you want more, Mark?
I'm going to
Get
have
in there.
one more slice, and then I'm going to go and disappear back to my cave because I'm playing guitar and I'm finding that very fun.
You know what? I actually think I prefer the ribeye than the fillet.
The
thing-
ribeye is
the thing with
fattier.
steaks,
Has more.
especially these kinds of steaks as well. So, fillet is the most tender, but it typically has the least flavour. Whereas then when you move down the spectrum in terms of tenderness, you tend to get more flavour. Which is why I really
gonna
like the
cut that
rump
one.
steak, because when you cook that off, it's got really lovely beefy flavour.
I was gonna-
Sirloin, ribeye, they're all the really beefy ones. Whereas a fillet is very much kind of like, if you want something that's delicate, it's really tender.
I like really fatty meat.
It's still beefy, but it's just not to the same
So
degree.
good, isn't it?
And the fat content in that Wagyu is pretty crazy.
Oh
you
my
get
God.
a really, really nice sear. And once that renders down, it's gorgeous, I must admit.
Drumming / cookbook.
That is epic.
That's so good.
That is.
Right, how are we splitting up the remaining
Fist
steak?
fight. So what have we got? We got a bit of fillet left.
You can have that if you want.
Yeah, but that means you get more of the.
Yeah, because I care more
Ribeye.
about the ribeye.
Do you want the big bit of that, and then
I'll
I'll eat?
have the big bit. I don't mind the really fatty one. I can't really get it on a thingy though.
Ooh.
This is.
There's so much fat on that.
I might have to.
Cheers.
I might have to do this with the plate.
All right.
Right, hold on.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry if you're vegan.
This is gonna. Yeah, sorry everyone. This is not that.
Holy.
Mark is
Mother
not
of
a
God.
private chef.
Mm-hmm.
He's Emma's partner.
Mm-hmm.
He just happens to be a very talented chef.
Mm-hmm. Very talented guitarist, very talented chef, all round talented guy. Mm.
And he has worked with us on some Alpine music stuff. Alright, last bite.
Do you not care?
You go for it.
Good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was delicious.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I would spend £20 on
I would.
a steak, though. I don't know if it's worth £20,
No, it's
but
worth
that was
£20.
delicious. That was really good. I feel like Mark could probably make any steak taste that good, though.
Yeah, to be honest. But
That's the thing.
you-
Wrong live stream. Yeah, I know. We have made this a bit confusing because we're having steak.
I apologise for any eating noises that have caused you any disturbances.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was probably really gross.
That was probably pretty.
I'll probably
full
go
on.
in afterwards and edit that out. Sorry, everyone. Right, let me go back onto the comments and then we'll wrap up this live stream. So, Chris asked, have either of you seen this movie called Let There Be Drums? It's a documentary that came out in
I
2022.
think I've heard of it, but I haven't actually watched it. I think I saw ads for it. I don't know, but I haven't. Is the short answer.
I love that everyone's believing that you would have a private chef. We don't make that much money,
This is
guys.
my house. I say house.
This is-
It's a single bed flat.
The unpaid private chef is
Yeah.
your very loving
I
boyfriend.
have a very charitable private chef who I never have to pay, but he does happen to live here, and we both pay rent.
Have you ever tried to play Numa by Tool?
No,
I didn't think
because
that you
I'm
would.
not insane.
I think we were talking about the other week. There's a guy who did Tool's entire discography in one drum take.
That's a level of
That I feel like drugs must have been required to make that happen. I can't lie to you.
that
That seems
state that is
crazy that a human
Yeah.
being was able to do that totally sober.
unparalleled flow state.
Chris says, here's the plot for it. Examines the personal struggles that so many musicians and their families have faced and the nature of how music passes from generation to generation.
Interesting.
And the central role that drumming plays in human life. Oh, I love that. We are actually about very soon to start posting a podcast series that Emma filmed last
Yes.
year with the amazing Vicky O'Neill. All about drumming through the decades. And basically just like the history of drumming and all of the wild and wonderful things that have happened over time and how drumming has evolved and how we've gotten to the drum kit that we're at today. And it's so
really
interesting. Oh my gosh. So get excited for that.
And Vicky O'Neill is so interesting.
She's
as well.
so good.
what
So
a
fun to listen
character.
to.
And it also, because we're both women, obviously, it's looking at what were women doing through that whole journey too, because that's the part that no one really talks about.
Emma was very involved. Women were very involved.
Yes.
Emma personally invented the drum kit.
Every woman.
It's all in me. Axel Soft says, would you prefer if it was called Roland PD 140DS or Roland David? Honestly, that's so
Are you
much
kidding
simpler.
me?
We should just give names to these things. Did you get your glasses from the same
No, they're just the
shop?
same shape.
No, we just have very similar tastes. I was very annoyed when you came home with these because I was like, damn, they look better on you than they do on me.
And did I get them somewhere cheaper as well? I think that was what happened.
I think you bought them online. I got these
Yeah.
from Specsavers for way too much money.
Mate, listen to Catherine,
Yeah,
Saint
I
Catherine,
know.
who knows all.
Clive James asks, I'm not a singer, but I was just wondering what your techniques are for memorising lyrics. I don't really know if I have techniques for memorising.
Prayer.
I think lyrics I just find very easy to remember because remembering lyrics to a melody, the melody kind of triggers
true,
the memory of the lyrics. For me, I often find it hard to drop in the middle of a song lyrically. I would kind of have to go from the beginning because I remember the pattern. But I guess just read it over and over again and test yourself, like trying to learn the song with it in mind. It also depends on what kind of learner you are. So like I'm quite a visual learner. So when I'm trying to learn something, like reading and like seeing the thing, like seeing a diagram or a visual, I find much more helpful. So it depends. So if you're a visual learner and you're trying to remember lyrics, you could try and remember like objects, like visuals of what the lyrics are representing, or some kind of trigger. So try and learn the lyrics to a point where you only need a word of each line that will remind you of what the full line is. And
there
and
is,
stuff like
however,
that.
a tried and tested method.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. It works 100% of the time, and it's called iPad. It's where you have the lyrics right in front of you. And personally, I find that to be almost bomb-proof, apart from when you write your lyrics so small that you can't see the bloody thing and you get lost. Who has colour-coordinated lyrics?
Oh, that's actually a great idea, is colour coordinating lyrics. Yes, definitely do that. There's no shame in printing them out or having them on an iPad or something. And just you can just slowly test yourself and get yourself
That's
to
more
slowly learn
for
it.
function gigs, really, if you're trying to get a lot of songs learned in a very short space of time. Anyway, right.
We need to wrap this up. Yeah. Youngblood Idols Part 1 and 2, no skips at all, 19 songs. I've genuinely listened to Part 1 every day for 5 months.
Damn.
Now, hey, when an album hits like that, an album really hits like that. That was me when I first listened to The Martyr by Carnival. It's literally all I listened to for months. Like months. I was like, I'm obsessed with this album. It's so good. And what's great is when I get really into an album, you get really obsessed with a certain song, so then you just listen to that song for weeks. And then you're like, okay, I'm getting kind of sick of this now. So then you move on to the next song. And then you just get obsessed with that song. And then you just work through the entire album song by song. I love it.
I think it was Art Pop by Lady Gaga. Of all the albums,
hey, sometimes it just slaps. Yeah. Sometimes a song,
there's like
album
one
just
skip
hits.
on that whole album.
Mandy says, I had a New York strip with fries last year. The New York strip had enough juice coming off it for me to dip my fries in. It was a religious experience. Whoa. That sounds incredible.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to anyone who is hungry while watching.
Hungry and vegetarian. Yes. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
band name.
When I went to New York many years ago, like 10 years ago now actually, I remember having a slice of pizza from one of those like New York pizzerias. Where they give you an absolute behemoth of a slice, and it was the most amazing pizza I've ever had in my entire life. I feel like that would make
me feel terrible.
No, it was so good. It was like, it's like because they make giant pizzas so that you get a slice that is basically the size of a personal pizza, and it was just delicious. It was amazing. So there's some amazing food in New York. Right, I think we're catching up. Mandy says, I watch mukbangs and I love steak. I'm not grossed out the slightest. So you've gotten drums and mukbang out of
Happy
this
days.
live stream. We've really hit a lot of points.
Spoiled the lot of you.
Miss Salima says, lots of podcast talk. Have listened to Rockham Tours with Guy Pratt and Gary Kemp. So many amazing rock and roll stories. Oh, Rockin' Tears. No, I have not heard of that. I don't really listen to that many podcasts, to be fair. I listen to spot episodes of like random comedians that I like. The Ramesh Ranganathan podcast, absolutely stellar. Highly recommend. The beauty of iPad lyrics is people like me can hack them and make the vocalist sing something unexpected.
Tits.
Jawara asks, when are you coming back to New York City? When the Orange Man leaves.
Yeah.
That's when I will come back to America.
That's a valid.
When he's in prison. And on that note, we're going to leave. Right. Are we going to be streaming next week? Let's see. I do have a hair appointment, but it's at 9 a.m, so I might finish on time.
I am, as of this current moment, free.
Well, there we go.
Will see you on the 27th.
We will see you next Friday at 5 p.m. UK time. Go have some steak and let us know. Go practice your drums and go have some steak and let us know how it goes.
That sounds like a winning combo to me.
Okay. Now the problem is the camera is blocking the.
I got it.
End
Smooth.
stream.
Really
Right.
smooth.
Bye.
Bye.